Hey guys, today I have filmed for you a tutorial of this look. It is a summery look with really fresh looking skin and bright lips because it's my favorite thing to do when it's summertime and I'm wearing makeup. So if you want to see how I did this, then just keep watching. As it is the summertime, I would definitely suggest wearing something SPF, something specifically not SPF. Don't just trust your foundation to have enough SPF because you're not putting enough of it on. Anyway, I have the Tarte Guard from Tarte. It's decent. I don't have any problems with it. It is already almost 7 though. By the time I go out, it's going to be after sundown. So I'm not going to put any on today, but if you're going to be outside in the sun, definitely do. I am going to put on a little bit of primer though. This is the oil-free photo finish primer from Smashbox. My nail polish, by the way, is Essie Sittin' Pretty from the 2014 Summer Neons collection. So it's old, but I like it, so I'm wearing it. For foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi in shade W12, and I'm just slapping that on with a mini Sephora 55, the Pro Airbrush brush. I like that this brush kind of blends as it goes because it's so big and fluffy. It's a lot like, think about eyeshadow brushes, right? If you have a big fluffy eyeshadow brush, it blends, and same thing for foundation. Please note I have a Princess Ariel Band-Aid on today. I got a bug bite and I keep itching it. Every time I scratch it, it hurts really bad, so I put on a Band-Aid, but Princess Ariel was all we had. Okay, blending that down my neck is not everyday, easy, super quick, super simple makeup, but for the purposes of the video, I wanted to make it look as good as possible. Day to day, I probably just wouldn't really care that much. I might blend it to like here, just so you know. Next, I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to keep the concealer pretty light because I don't want to have to deal with heavy, cakey concealer, but I am going to put just a little bit on a couple different spots. Then I'm just going to blend that in with a brush. My brow product depends on how waterproof I want it to be. So right now it's 100 degrees and humid and gross. So I'm going to use Dip Brow because Dip Brow is waterproof and I trust it to stay no matter what. Again, I'm not going out till 8, so it doesn't really matter, but pretend I'm going out in the afternoon or something. If I need something kind of short-term and less defining, a little easier, then I would go with like a pencil or maybe even just a gel. I've been doing a lot of just tinted gels, but for purposes of making it through the humidity, Dip Brow is really good. That color actually does match my hair pretty well, but I always feel like it ends up looking just a little bit one-dimensional, so that makes it look a little bit blocky. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper in the lighter shade, which does have a little bit of a shimmer in it, but not like in a glittery shimmer sort of way, just in a reflective, light, dimensional sort of way. First and most important thing to do with the eyes is to put on a primer. Again, heat, humidity, oily skin, not a great combination. Eyes, I'm going to keep so dang simple. I'm going to take a really light skin tone shade, totally matte, and just use that all over everything. Using a slightly smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to take a matte, sort of maybe 2 shades darker, that shade. And I'm going to put that into the crease just a little bit, just to define things. And then I'm just going to take my finger in this shimmery shade and just put it all over my lid. It's just a really light, beautiful, simple, shimmery shade. I do this look a lot. You've seen me do variations on this look probably 100 times by now. That's not true, because I don't think I have done that many videos. But that is the simplest eyeshadow look in the world, and I love it, and it's definitely a go-to, especially when it's summer, and I just want things to be simple and fresh. For powder, I'm going to take a dual fiber fluffy brush. I don't want very much powder on my face at all, just enough to set things, because again, with this much humidity, sometimes things don't really set properly. I'm going to take the illuminating powder from Cover FX because I don't want to get rid of the beautiful natural sheeniness of this foundation, which is really why I chose it. I want my skin to still look very real and not too made up. I mean, it's going to look made up, right? Because no one's skin is this nice, really, but anything we can do to uphold the illusion. For bronzer, I'm just going to use the same exact brush, and I'm going to take that into this one by Steely Style. This is in the shade Beach Babe, but, you know, there are lots and lots of bronzers on the market, so use one that you like. And I'm going to take this exactly where the sun would hit me first, so I get really freckly right up here at the top of my forehead. Like, you can see my freckles are starting to come in, and then just kind of brushing that around the edges of my face. And then just because I'm lazy, I'm going to use the same exact blush, just on a different brush for once. And I'm going to put on very little. I almost don't want you to be able to tell that I'm putting on blush because I want it to look like again, just my skin is real skin that has real variations in real color and real shine to it. This is an easy step to skip, but I'm on YouTube. I feel like I can't go without highlighter for a summer look, so I'm going to take just a little bit of Champagne Pop, just right on my cheekbones, and then right here on my nose, and with just what's left on my brush, really very, very little, right on my cupid's bow. Now that my face is done, let's go ahead and curl the lashes. I would suggest a waterproof mascara, but I actually don't have one that I love right now, so I'm going to go in with the Clinique High Impact Mascara because it's my favorite look of lashes. This is a new sample that a friend gave me, but I've used this one before, and I love this mascara. It does for me what Maybelline Full and Soft does, but better. Like really full, voluminous lashes, but still very fluttery, not clumpy. I think they're really beautiful. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray down my whole face with Mist and Fix. Any sort of setting spray will get rid of any powderiness that's going on your face, kind of meld everything into one beautiful layer that looks, again, a little more natural. This is really where you have to make your one big decision for the day. Do you want to go with a lip gloss that is barely noticeable or with a bold statement lip? So I usually always go with a bold statement lip in the summer because why the hell not? But if you wanted to go with something a little less attention drawing, this is one that I just got from Estee Edit that has a little bit of blue in it, so it's supposed to make your teeth look lighter. I haven't tried this yet. It's thick. It smells like vanilla. What do you think? Do my teeth look lighter? It is blue, huh? It's kind of interesting. It's a little milky for me. It's not really my cup of tea typically. You could go with something nude, but I feel like if you're going to go nude, you might as well go like, oh, I'm not wearing any lipstick, right? Like, just own it if you're going to wear lipstick, but whatever. That's just my personal summer aesthetic. So this is one option. But me personally, I always go with something bright. So today I'm going to go with this hot pink lipstick. It's the It's the Rouge Per Couture from YSL in number 19, and it is one of my all-time favorite bright pink statement lips. Plus, it's really slippy, so it feels really hydrating and beautiful, but it lasts forever. I just love this formula. I really, really do. So that's my finished, simple-ish summer makeup. This is obviously not the simplest I would do. The simplest I would do is sunscreen, brows, the simplest I would do is nothing. But if I want to put on makeup, I would probably put on sunscreen and something in my eyebrows and probably mascara and maybe a little bit of lip balm or something. But for the most part, I really don't worry that much about wearing makeup on a really hot, gross day. If it's really that hot and gross out, I'm just not going to wear anything. Or maybe I'll put on just a little bit of powder or something really simple. But if I'm going out and I'm seeing people and I want to look put together, but I still want to look fresh and summery and like lighthearted and fun, this is the kind of look that I would go for. Obviously, do you? If you don't want to put on all of these face products, don't put on all of these face products, right? Like Champagne Pop, not necessary in this look. I'm going to step outside and I'm going to be sweating enough on my own. But I feel like, as a YouTuber, it's hard to kind of skip these steps. So I figure I'll show it to you. You can always take it off later. But personally, I really love the dewy, fresh skin look with very simple eyes and a bright-ass lip. It's just my favorite thing for the summer. I just love it. I love it. I really love it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will speak to you again very soon. Bye!